Hi, I'm Kate with The Productive Teacher. Today we're going to play the word maker game with the awk word family. One-syllable words are made up of an onset, that's the letter or letters that come before a vowel in a word, and a rime, the vowel and any letters that come after it. We are going to make words in the awk word family by trying different onsets with the awk rime. As you watch the video, you can listen to me read the words, you can read the words along with me, or you can mute the video and read the words on your own. Let's get started. Bok. Bok is not a word. Dock. Dock is a word. Gawk. Spelled like this, gawk is not a word. Hawk. Hawk is not a word. Jock. Jock can be a word. It's more of a slang. Lock. Lock is a word. Mock. Mock is a word. Knock. Spelled like this, knock is not a word. Pock. Pock is not a word. Rock. Rock is a word. Sock. Sock is a word. Talk. Talk is not a word. Vok. Vok is not a word. Walk. Spelled like this, walk is not a word. Yawk. Yawk is not a word. Zock. Zock is not a word. Chalk. Spelled like this, chalk is not a word. Shock. Shock is a word. Thok. Thok is not a word. Quack. Quack is not a word. Walk. Spelled like this, walk is not a word. Block. Block is a word. Brock. Brock is not a word. Clock. Clock is a word. Crock is not a word. Drock. Drock is not a word. Flock. Flock is a word. Frock. Frock is an old-fashioned word for dress. Glock. Glock is not a word. Grok. Grok is not a word. Plock. Plock is not a word. Prock. Prock is not a word. Slock. Slock is not a word. Smock. Smock is a word. Spock. Spock is not a word. Stock. Stock is a word. Trock. Trock is not a word. Scrock. Scrock is not a word. Shrock. Shrock is not a word. Splock. Splock is not a word. Squawk. Spelled like this, squawk is not a word. Strock. Strock is not a word. Throck. Throck is not a word. Awesome job. Let's count up how many words we made. Great job. We made 12 words in the awk word family. Thanks so much for playing. I'll see you next time.